Hello, buds and babes. Today is Friday, August the 7th, 2020. It's coming to you on a little bit of drive time here. I'm taking a 10-7 from Twitter for the evening, which means out of service, but you know I'm never out of service. I'm always a phone call away or a tweet away. Well, not a tweet away, a DM away. Maybe. I don't get those notifications on my phone because it's just too much, but those who are in the know, they have my full name, access, etc. They can tweet me. They can reach out. And so I'm not sure what the vibe is as I'm driving. And this is kind of a long drive, so it might be a long vibe. But the biggest thing that happened today or overnight was the TW had a giant purge, and I lost 200 followers, but some of the bigger accounts got whacked, and some of the biggest accounts lost thousands. And I found out just as I was leaving that one of my specials from out in Hollywood Defector 2 got nuked from out in Arizona. Very special lady. We talk at least once a week if we can. She is just so powerful spiritually. She was an actress in Hollywood. She came out. She's on fire. She's strong. She's you don't want to mess with her. She's going to stand up. She's going to fight for you if you can't fight for yourself. She fights for the rights. And, I love her to death. She is so awesome. I was introduced to her from the other Hollywood defector, Mike Peck. And he vetted her. I vetted her, just through phone calls. And, I vet people by their voice, by talking to them. Because when I talk to somebody, I can get that feeling. My ESPN app fires in all cylinders, and sometimes when the vibes are nice, I get visions, and I can tell you a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your history, a little bit about your future. So those are always good, and that's why I really like to have the one-on-one conversations, or just talking to somebody. You understand them. Because reading words are great, words are powerful, and when you're reading the words, you put your own inflections on it, you put your own potential spin, but when you're hearing somebody, you understand them. There's no ambiguity, there's no misconception of what did you mean, what it is, or any confusion, whatever. As I'm being confused here, trying to speak and talk at the drive at the same time. So, speaking of just talking, very special lady in South Africa. Just goes by the letter A. A is awesome. A is perfect. A is an apple. And that dialect. We talked for about 2 hours, 3 hours last night, and just had a really good conversation. She is super smart, educated, intelligent. Perfect diction. She has that sweet Afrikaans accent, but the pronunciation was perfect, the tone was perfect, and the words were perfect. And we just vibed seriously. Serious vibes, and just had a great conversation. I got a lot from her, and I think she got a little bit from me as well. She was just in my spirit, and I knew I had to reach out to her. So I did, and we made it work. And we'll be talking again. Trust me, everybody I've talked to, we'll be talking again, because we're building a foundation, we're building a relationship, and we're all in the same mission. We all care. We all there's no hanky-panky or anything stupidity about it. I'm married. On my wedding anniversary, 14th wedding anniversary is coming up in a couple days, and my birthday. It doesn't matter, but we just talk, and we're able to connect on a human level, on a spiritual level, on just what's your story, what's going on with you, how can we help improve your situation, how can we affect change, and everybody needs prayer, everybody needs a thank you, a heads up, a hand, just some praised. Everybody needs to be, thought. Everybody needs that, we care about you. There's people that are there that are going to listen and, and try and act. Sometimes it's just empathy, but I'm not. I am empathetic. I think that's a given, but also I'm proactive. I see something that can use some fixing. I'll see what I can do to fix it. And those out there who have received that type of fixing, or not fixing, because they weren't really broken, they just needed a push, a shove, a step in the right direction, a solid word that, for motivation or for just taking the edge off, releasing the stress, being able to, just calm down into the moment, release the negativity, work the angles, discuss the problem. And with me, I'm easy to talk to, and I'm a fairly good listener, and I'm very intuitive. Okay, enough talking. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here. Trust me. It's all about humility. And so then we had that great conversation, and I just took so much away from it, and it filled my spirit and my tank and my energy by being able to bond with someone on that kind of level and that kind of vibe, and just talking, not really jokes. We always joke around on threads and stuff, but when you're really talking to somebody, you can laugh, you can cry, you can pray together, you can talk about goals, you can talk about your past, and not holding anything against you. I've revealed some stuff to someone that I've never revealed to anyone in my life, and you know who you are, and I miss you. But I understand. Fly, birdie, fly. But that's what it's been like the last couple of weeks. If you listen to one of the podcasts, I met up with Kim from Charlottesville. I met with KC, and oh my God, KC is just my new spiritual angel. That person has just rejuvenated me, filled my spirit, re-energized me. I was drifting, and a lot of us just drift. I knew what I needed to do. I knew where I needed to go. I knew what I needed to do. I just let the vibes decide. The vibes, or the Lord, or the energy, or the life force, or karma, or whatever you want to call it or label it. That's kind of where I'm going, and that's what I've always lived by. Whatever I needed, I asked for. I thought about it, I asked for it, and it showed up, because that's just the way it works. At least that's the way it works for me, and trust me, it can work that way for you too. You just have to have that undenying faith. Cut that negativity. Anytime you say something negative, you cut yourself from the source. You cut yourself from all the goodness that's out there and the glory. So just take that for what it's worth. And in any conversation, or in anything you read, or anything in history, take the bits and pieces that work for you, dump the rest. Because it may not everything is for everybody, and not everything is for, not everything may be at the right situation at that right time. So just take the nuggets, store the nuggets, write down the nuggets, go back and listen to the nuggets again, go back and listen to some originals again with a deeper thought process. I'll tell you right here, everything I write is in the flow, okay? Anything you see me post is in the flow. Anything you see me talk about, or anything you hear me say is in the flow. So there's a vibe, there's a time and a reason for the things that I say. So, you can go back and look at some of the things that, I threw out there or whatever. I have a lot of jokes, but a lot of times inside the jokes, or inside the poems, or inside of whatever the heck I'm putting out there, there's nuggets. I'm telling you, there's nuggets. And if you had that conversation with me, you'll kind of get a better understanding. And those nuggets, future-proofs past, so to speak. Some of those nuggets and some of those words, those powerful words, or keystones, or keywords, or trigger words, or whatever you want to call it, are there, and they're there for you. And they're for everybody, but it's at everybody's time and season, and their reason, and what they need. So, I mean, I know I'm kind of just rambling on, just kind of just talking in the vibe and just, driving down the road here. So, yeah, let's see, who else did I talk to? God, I talked to so many people. I had some very deep DM conversations. Last night, the vibes were just, when I got home last night, the vibes were just, they weren't there. They were missing. And I think it's like, they're talking about the great blackout. I think, to be perfectly honest, I think there was the blackout this morning, an electricity blackout, but to me, there was a vibe blackout. I mean, it was just like, I'm not feeling anything. That's just, almost like an abandonment. I haven't had that feeling in a long time. So I just reached out to a couple people, and they were just instantly were able to help, and that's awesome. I mean, Sarah Rocks. I just reached out to her in a DM. I said, "Hey, would you mind sharing me some of your music, just to lift my spirits?" And instantly, she just, she hit me up with like 3 different songs, and that, such a beautiful, beautiful voice. And it was more than just the voice. It was the fact that she did that, and she did it with love and caring. So there was, and you could tell by listening to the voice of her songs and her tone and some of the, the beautiful words that she put out there, that she wrote herself. It just moved me. It touched those little sparks inside of me, kind of regenerating or rejuvenating myself, giving me more energy or what's a have you, just kind of breaking through some of the, blockage or flow of the vibes. And also, Kid's sister, she made a comment that she could sing, and I just said, "Hey, show me, give me a little taste of your music, of your voice." And she hit me up with a clip almost instantaneously. Again, showing that caring, and that's that was even more than what she did. But she was angelic as well. I mean, great voice, and it was just saying something in the car for me, spot on. Just, hey, I'll just record something and send it to you, and she did. I mean, how special is that? I mean, that's just beautiful. That's really what it's about. People connecting, people being there for each other, and whenever you need it, there's someone who's there. There's someone who understands. Someone who's you can reach out to, and when you just need, you just need a hello, or you just need an affirmation, or a prayer, or a joke, or a laugh. I mean, I do that stuff. I mean, I'm just sitting there. If you guys want to laugh, we'll laugh. I love to laugh. And I'll hit this, just hit me up. I'll have like 6-7 threads going on at the same time, and just rock those replies in 30-second or less deltas, and just roll, because it's fun, and that just lifts my spirit too. Laughing at myself, laughing at just making jokes in general, and they're lighthearted jokes. There's nothing really mean. There's no negative intent. There's no real bias. And it's like kind of just banter back and forth, and we just laugh, man. There's some comedy gold in some of those things. And for whatever reason, I'm too stupid to figure out how the damn unroll works. Every time I attempt it, I'm either putting it in the wrong place, or I just get like the one post bottom. I'm just whatever. So, parched here, driving. Let me take a quick sip. This would be the Diet Pepsi. Yes, our product sponsor today is Diet Pepsi. Should own some stock as much of this caffeine drink that I drink. Excuse me. Cool, refreshing, and lighting the cigarette at the same time. Yeah, I know I got to stop one of these days. Whatever. Cool sounds. So what do we want to talk about? I've got probably about another 15 minutes till I get to the spot where I'm going. So where are the vibes taking us on this journey, this mystic journey? Where are we going? I mean, that's the question we ask. Most of us ask ourselves, where are we going? Why are we here? What is our purpose? Well, I mean, to me, that's a simple question. Or, I mean, that's a great question, but the answer is simple. I mean, why are we here? We're here for each other. We're here for our family. We're here for bonding. We're here for love. We're here for connection. We're here to move forward and succeed, prosper. The Bible even says, "Go forth and multiply." And whatever. We're just here for that, the affection, the love, and the love of our Creator, love of the energy, love of our fellow man, love of our family, love of ourself. I mean, what I see a lot, unfortunately, people, is, we're always helping others. We're always helping others, or the desire to help others. But there's sometimes you just have to sit back and allow yourself to be helped. Or, I'm not saying in a selfish manner, take care of yourself. Reduce that negativity, reduce that stress, laugh. Do what you need to do so that you can reduce that strife and burden that's on you. I mean, a lot of times prayer is, you may need some intercessors, you may need some prayer, but at the same time, you just might need a pick-me-up, just someone who's going to listen, or someone's going to laugh with you, or someone just to break up the monotony, or help get your mind off of something. But at the same time, you've got to do some introspection, looking at yourself, and determining what you need to do, what steps you need to do, because it begins and ends with you. At the end of the day, it's your choice. But with it being your choice, you can choose to be happy, you can choose to be sad. It's a mindset. You have the power within you, the words within you, the spirit within you, the action is with you, And I'll just go back to Sandra at the Hollywood Defector 2, whose account unfortunately got nuked, but she'll be back. Trust me, Mrs. Scott 6, yeah, she'll be back, more powerful, ready to roll. You don't F with that girl. You don't F with that lady. You don't F with that woman. She is strong, You knock me down? No, you're not knocking me down. You just took a swing. I'm coming back up 2 times stronger, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You don't mess with mama. You don't mess with Mother Nature. You don't mess with a life force like that just is so strong and knows what they're doing and knows what their mission is, knows what their goal, and has the authority, the power to get things done, and the desire to get things done. And you can be the same way. All you have to do is get into that mindset. Start thinking positive. Start acting positive. If you see yourself, if things aren't going right in your world, start speaking as if they are. Hey, my rent is paid. My bills are paid. Everything is fine. Verbalize your success. Verbalize where you're going. Verbalize what is going to happen. Manifest your own destiny. It works, people. Living testimony. So, I'm not here to preach to you. I'm not here to minister to you. I'm just here to give you some words, just to give you some motivation, just to, I care. I do. I mean, ask some of the people that, if you don't think it, ask some of the people that I've reached out to. Ask some of the people that I've talked to. Maybe they'll come through and testify of the interactions. Maybe they won't. It's up to them. It doesn't really matter if they do or not, but it may help some of you by, knowing that some of the messages, some of the voices, some of the thoughts, some of the ideas have actually produced results. Imagine that. All right, buds and babes. I think I'm just going to call this one. I have no idea how long I rambled on, but I'm getting close to the destination here, and I think I should. We're almost coming up on 20 minutes. Yeah, I should definitely end this. So, buds and babes, and all those that who listen and that get shouted out, and that I care. I love you, and I mean that in the deepest sense of the word. Agape love, love for another human being, love in the spirit, love for the mission, love for the, you guys are family. Let's just keep on keeping on. Big E out. Peace.